Ladies and gentlemen, on the stream tonight.
Destiny 2.
All right, fellas, so I've been working on my free-to-play Guardian. I thought today we would do the solo mission of the Outbreak exotic quest. So we're going to go over that, going to get that going. Let's open up the portal. We're going to travel to the world map and then right to the tower. At the tower, we're going to pick up the quest. I already have the quest. I'll show how to get the quest. And then we'll go over some loadout situation, gear stuff that you may want to know if you're doing the Questicles. What? Is it like Hercules, but for quests? It sure is, pal. All right, I'm going to get in there. So yeah, I'll also be putting this on YouTube as a guide for how to solo stuff. I'm soloing things on Destiny because I like it. As always, boys, that's right. Chili, chili, chili. I'm eating chili. All right, so we're going to get in there. I did have a video on the channel that shows how to get a decent few sets of weapons for free-to-play players. You create new characters and you choose the new light option, and then you can choose the subclasses. So you get like a void class, a solar class, and an arc class, and so you get some decent weapons from that. This character's free to play. All right, so in order to pick up the quest, come over to the terminal. I'm approaching you. Down here at the Exotics Legacies, hit the details. And since we're free to play, we can't pick up any of these quests. I'm so sad. But all the way to the right would be the Whisper of the Worm, which I did yesterday. And then the Outbreak Exotic Pulse Rifle. So pick up those quests. And it should be in your inventory if you go to the quest tab. I'm questing. And then exotics. So there it goes. Okay, so we did the Whisper of the Worm yesterday. You can see that. And then there's the Asset Protection quest. So we're going to be working on that. A few things to take note of. Let's go into the gear setups. All right, so I'm going to look at my guy. I'm looking at guys. All right, I'm doing this on Hunter, so this quest will be specifically for a Hunter. If you want me to do it on Warlock and Titan, leave a comment or scream at me or send me a huge donation. That'll work too. But we're doing on Void, or the Void subclass Night Stalker for the Hunter. So let's take a look. We're doing Mobius with the Quiver, Shadow Shot. This is basically as soon as you unlock your character and you choose Void, this is the loadout it gives you. So we're doing Marksman's Dodge, so we can automatically reload weapons. Triple Jump for the platforming section. Snare Bomb and Vortex Grenade, I think, are both part of it. So just grab them. And then your aspects would be Vanishing Step and Trapper's Ambush. So Vanishing Step, when you dodge, you go invisible. This is for survivability. And then Trapper's Ambush also is a second way to go invisible. So you jump in the air, press the R button or B button, and slam the ground. You hold it down, you slam the ground, go invisible. Okay, for aspects, or for fragments, excuse me, we're doing Echo of Persistence, so increased invisibility and Devour. That's huge. I need longer time so you don't see me. They call me John Cena, because you can't see thing. Okay, Echo of Starvation. Picking up a Void Breach or Orb of Power grants Devour. This will help with your survivability.
What was it?
The Devour will replenish your health, so that's pretty good. I like it. Echo of Harvest. So when you defeat a weakened target, you get an Orb of Power, a Void Breach. So if you use your Slam, it will weaken enemies if you slam near them, and then you kill them, and you get the Orb of Power. And then the one that we bought was Echo of Vigilance. So I think the original one was Finishers, grant invisibility, so that'll be your third way to go invisible, but we can have a decent uptime on our stats and stuff. So this is going to come in clutch, because while you're depleted, while your health is depleted, it takes like 5 seconds to regain your health. You kill an enemy, you get a Void Overshield, so it's like an instant heal. So, if you don't know where to buy your fragments from, let's go talk to Ikora Ray. So we're in the tower, obviously. Where's that, Chris? Okay, whatever. Stop it. So go to Ikora, and you can learn the abilities for Glimmer. So you pay money. Just like everything else, if you want to learn a new skill, you got to pay money. That's what college is, buddy. So talk to Ikora. Like, hey, lady, teach me something. Hopefully you don't teach me how to cut hair, because, oh my god. Okay. So go over to details, and then here you can buy new abilities, buy new stuff. So come over to the fragments, and the one that we bought was... Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Vigilance. So it was 10,000 Glimmer. You're like, but Chris, I'm broke. How do I earn Glimmer faster? I don't know. Turn tricks on the corner. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So if you get your ghost mod, hit details, level your ghost up to at least level 6, and then you get access to, putting in these mods. So this one's for faster experience gains. This one is for Glimmer boosters. So right there, you put in the number 6 Glimmer booster, so you boost your Glimmer by 65%. And then also, if you're trying to focus armor stats, you can put in these armor mods, which will allow you to focus, your health or your weapons or grenade. So that'll allow that to boost up. Hey, thanks for the subscription, DD. Wee woo. Take me to Wemby's. All right, so that way you can focus some armor. Okay, so our Void subclass is now ready to go. All right, so we'll talk about the weapons real fast. So, if you did follow that guide, I'll put a link at the end of the video if you're watching it on YouTube. And you can get these weapons. So you'll get the Raghal D shotgun, the Graviton Lance, and the Q-Pan machine gun. These are going to be our main staples of DPS. So the strategy here is go fast, baby. We got to kill stuff real fast. So the other things I would recommend was towards the end of the fight, we'll be doing ranged stuff. So you may want to grab a sniper rifle. The aggressive frame that has like a 3-bullet magazine, those are the highest damage. So grab one of those. If you get triple tap, and that's a pretty good roll, reload speed, grab that sniper. And then a sword. Any sword will do. That'll help with the jumping puzzle. So just grab a sword for that little bit of movement tech. And then the big one here is Polaris Lance. So this is going to allow us, in the final boss room, to really clear out some ads and help with that. So if you're like, how do I get the Polaris Lance? Well, let me show you. There's a couple ways. So you can either come over to here, which Zur would be here. If it's between Friday and Tuesday, or Friday and Monday, Zur shows up. You can get a quest from him. That's called Xenealogy or Xenomorphs. Okay, Sigourney Weaver. There it is. Xenology. So you pick up this quest. You do your regular stuff. You go into Crucible. You go into Fire Team Finder with strikes or whatever. And you just earn progress. Once you get that, you unlock the exotic cipher. So you'll need an exotic cipher to purchase the Polaris Lance. I think there's a couple other ways to get it too. I think you can get it from your reward pass, which is like what the battle pass. So let's see. I think if you're level like 50, there you go, 50, you get one too, or one as well. I think there's another way to get them. Oh yeah. Okay, if you go upstairs, you can buy it for like tokens. So I'll show you where to get that. But you'll need, one of those exotic ciphers and then some glimmer, and you can buy the Polaris Lance from the kiosk, which I did like an hour ago, or what time is it? 2 hours ago. Okay, so the season archive, I think, has exchange your chronologs. So when you get these, if you get 500 chronologs, you can get an exotic cipher. You get those chronologs from your battle pass or your season pass. But once you have the prerequisite cipher and glimmer, come to the exotic archive. This is all for free-to-play players. Check out the Light and Dark Saga and then scroll all the way to the right. There you go. So free-to-play people can get all these up here, and I purchased this earlier. It was 1 cipher and then 125,000 glimmer. So grab that lance, buddy. Okay. Once you have all that done, let's go over the armor set. Okay, so the Graviton Forfeit. You can get this from a quest for my Cora Ray. I'll put like a shot or a video or something in the corner. But you talk to her, and you do a couple of prerequisite quests, and it'll eventually she'll give you the quests. So here, okay. So you get the Into the Abyss quest, you get the Taming the Storm quest, and the Exalting Flame quest, and you can see they reward exotics. So it's like go into the playlist and do playlist stuff, and I got the helmet from that. Which you'll also need to do that anyway, because you'll need to get rank 3 at least in order to put armor mods on. So make sure you're doing your Guardian rank stuff, which has you do like portal activities and do the new introduction quest and season art. So follow these steps in order to rank up your Guardian to at least 3. That way you can throw armor mods on the armor, which would be like this stuff here. So let's talk about the armor sets. So I just did, this is something fairly new to me, but you can get set bonuses, and the set bonuses can either be in a bonus of 2 or 4. So 2-piece gets a bonus, and then 4-piece. I recommend mixing and matching. It seems like the 2 set pieces have pretty good bonuses. But I did the strikes just in the fire team. Just go over to the portal, and then you can either launch fire team and just do the quick play and do that for a couple hours. And then I did some crucible. So in the crucible, just go over to the control option and do that for a few hours. Pretty easy. You get a decent rolls on your stuff. Rolls or biscuits, either one. But we got the 2 set piece for Vanguard Ops, and then you got the 2 set piece for Crucible. You can also get the higher tiered rarity is the yellow. See, it's like yellow dots, and these are like purple and gray. If you complete daily and weekly objectives, then Zavala will sell you stuff. So you look at you go to your portal, and then click on the season hub, and this will show you your weekly objectives. So you do these weekly things, and they'll reward you these little tokens. You can rank up this weekly reward stuff, so you get all these items, and these tokens here will allow you to purchase high tiered armor from Zavala. So then you come over here, you're like, hey pal, let me see what you got, and we'll see what you're cooking, and that way you can pick this stuff up. You can see the stat setups and what your build would be best at. I'd recommend a balanced build. So, on Hunter, you may want to at least get 100 class. That way your dodge is as low as it'll go. Mine's at 94, but a balanced setup. Okay, so we've got our armor taken care of. Let's take a look at the mods we'll be slapping on there. All right, so I'm trying to balance out everything else. So, whatever stats fill in here to kind of make everything equal. But we're going double heavy ammo finder. You need to plow through the beginning area of the mission of the quest in order to get to the boss as soon as possible. So we'll be using our heavy machine gun basically as our main source. So we need to keep the ammo bricks up. And then a harmonic siphon, because it's void weapon, the final blows will create orbs of power. And the orbs of powers will cycle into the rest of the build. And let's take a look at the arms. So for the arms, I have void weapons reload faster, and you can switch faster. And then also the melee font. So when I collect an orb of power, it'll juice up the regeneration of my melee ability. And I need that melee ability to go invisible. So, we can dodge and we can slam the ground to go invisible, and that'll be our source of sustain or source of defense. And then since I'm using void weapons, I'm using the harmonic stuff for void. Because we have both the Graviton Lance and the QE Pan. Is it QE Pan? Is it Zapana? Okay. For the chest piece, this is important. Make sure you put the resistances on here. So you're going to need arc resistance, because there's a lot of arc damage in the quest. The boss has solar damage. He's like a cannon. And then we're going to be at a longer distance for most of the fight, the majority of the fight. It'll be distance stuff, so put on sniper damage resistance. It'll help out with that. Okay, for the feat, I'm doing all void weapon surge. That way when I pick up an orb of power, which we'll be doing all the time, you get like 20% damage boost to void weapons. All right, and the last for the cloak, we have time dilation. So when you pick up an orb of power, your armor charge that it applies lasts like 15 seconds. When you dodge, you automatically pick up orbs instead of having to run over them. And then Reaper, when you use your dodge, you'll spawn an orb after that kill. So it kind of feeds itself. Okay, buddy. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, artifacts will change. So if you're watching this in the future, Back to the Future, Johnny? No, Doc Brown? Jimmy. What was Marty? Nailed it. This will change, but I've got it stacked into like void stuff and sniper stuff. Oh, and kinetic stuff. So it'll just depend. You may get some decent rolls if you're doing it, but see what kind of works with your build. Seems interesting. Okie dokie. I'm ready. Is that it, boys? I think we're ready. All right, let's go to the world map. Once you're in the world, down on the D-pad, and it'll open up this bigger area. So go to Legends. Is that a restaurant? I think it is. And then the exotic mission is down here. I'm launching. I'm ready to go. So this will be our, the beginning loadout, and then when we get to the boss room, we'll switch to using those other weapons. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off the mission, run forward, get ready to fight stuff. You can just run past that guy. He basically chops that guy and disappears. We got 40 minutes, so you're on a timer. So, take this vent. We're running to the next area. Pull out the big guns. I'm going to boom, boom, pow, shoot him up, Fergie. Alright, grenade out! And then just start plowing through all the ads. When these invisible guys come, you can kill them. If you need to take a break, you can dodge, go invisible, and then I also use it to reload the weapon. Nice. Okay, take out the captain. Oh, captain, my captain! I'm the captain now. Tom Hanks. All right, and then watch out for the shanks over there. So we'll kill that guy. Take out the captain. You have to kill everything. You can't just run past it, which stinks. So you gotta kill him, buddy. All right, everybody's dead. All right, going to the next area, up the stairs. Wee woo! I'm very excited. All right, in this area, same thing. There's ads, so just start killing stuff. Everyone's gonna die! There are shanks in the back, so make sure once you kill these guys. Also, it doesn't hurt to kind of, when you go invisible, you don't need to reapply, or you don't need to go out of invisibility right away. Because with the Graviton Lance, when you're invisible, your abilities recharge. So that's something to think about. Alright, I'm gonna go invisible. And you can see that we have, you look at the left side, I have at least 4, I got like 9 seconds of invisibility. So you can stay invisible for a while and your abilities will recharge. I can't hit a shot to save my life. Alright, let's get out the, not the shotgun. Get some distance on it. Alright, perfect. Alright, beautiful. Alright, use your machine gun, pal. Okay. I'm gonna reload, go invisible. Alright. So So we got a boss fight here, right? So I'm going to... What's over here? Oh, let's kill this guy. Right in the eyeball. Easy money. Alright, grenade out. Take up the rest of the ads. Let's see if I can peek him from here. So this guy doesn't have a critical spot, so you just gotta shoot him. Got it, buddy. When his face blows off... What? When his face blows off, then you can hit the crit. Alright, we got a shotgun. Shoot him in the crits. Okay, easy. Very good. I'm running forward. So make sure you take the lower left path. Right. Chris, do you know your directions? I do not. Take the lower right and up inside the tunnel. I'm hiding. Alright, once you're inside, there's a bright light in my eyes. I need sunglasses. Squat down and go through the tunnel hole. Perfect. Perfect descriptions. Alright, from here, we need to take out all the guys that are at range. So Graviton Lance is going to do some work here. Let's see if we can take these guys out. Yep, take them out for dinner? Or... Sure. Can I not hit a shot, please? You cannot, buddy. Look at your accuracy. It's the worst I've ever seen. Oh, wow, that guy's up. Hold still, friendo. Okay, so you should save your super for this point of the map now. There's a ton of enemies. Look at all of them. But we need to take out that servitor first. So that ball that's glowing. Oh, God, if you take damage, make sure you dodge to go invisible. And we got to kill that ball first. So the ball has to die. Now we can super. And now everything dies. So if you don't kill the ball first, it will shield all the other enemies and make them invincible. See, like right there, you see how it's got the white glow? So you need to make sure you kill the ball. Oh no, Ballman. Johnny Ballman. Alright, let's take these guys out from range. Okay, easy. Let's see if we got any heavy ammo. Oh, we got a few. Nice. I'm gonna pick up all the ammo bricks. I got them. Okay, and if I'm taking too much damage, I'll go invisible. I'm watching my health, it's fine. Devour's putting in work. Wow, chilly. Alright, so there is a few more ranged guys to take out. Make sure you just look that top ledge. Make sure they're all dead. Okay, got them. Okay, once they're dead, let's work on the balls. So kill the balls. Watch out for the giant blast. You'll see the laser beam. Listen to the audio. If it you know, you can hear the turret power up. And just get away from the ledge. All right, both guys are dead. All right, you got to shoot him in the kneecaps. Ouch! Shoot him in the kneecaps, and once his head opens up, we'll jump down with a shotgun and shoot him in the face, in the brain. Oh, you want some brain, buddy? Brain! Dodge reload. Easy. Okay. Nice. So pick up that. It looks like he dropped brick. Give it here. Grab your bricks. We're doing good on time. So we're at 34 minutes. Give me that. There we go. Got it. Okay. And keep in mind that when you do dodge, it reloads every weapon, which is huge. All right, switch to Graviton Lance. We have to clear out all these ads. Last time I just tried to run past them, and the door locks. So if this door's closed, and you're like, why can't I get by? It's because everything needs to die. Everyone's gonna die! Alright, so we're gonna kill all these ads first, and then there's a servitor down below. And then you kill him. I don't know if you want to machine gun him, sure. Shoot him in the eyeball. Perfect! Okay. Once everything's dead, door opens up. We're doing good on time, buddy. I'm running. What? That's too many N's in the word runs. I have the runs. I've been eating chili, so I mean, really. That's a lot of beans, pal. All right. Quiet, you. All right, so we're basically just going forward. I mean, you really can't go a different direction. So when we're almost to the jumping puzzle, there'll be some changes for that. This main section, you just gotta murder! You gotta go fast, Sonic the Hedgehog. What? Tails. What? Okay. Ooh, more heavy ammo. I'll take it, pal. One nice thing is that exotic weapons, primary weapons, this is an exotic primary, the Graviton Lance, there's a greater chance of heavy ammo to drop. Okay, so the door's open now. Open in your... And we're just going to head around to the side. Alright, follow the path. Okay, so here is the jumping puzzle part. Alright, so we're going to jump down the elevator shaft. Whee! Make sure you don't die there. Ouch! Okay. I'm looking for the vent. So go in the vent hole. Alright, take a left. And outside. Alright, here is the ship. Find this ship. It has a... Go to the cockpit. Go to the what? And there's a front entrance. So go through the grate underneath the cockpit. And through this hole. And drop down. Got it. Alright, proceed forward. Push forward into the vent. Ow. Alright, once you're in here, take a left. You're going to the grate behind the tool chest or cabinet. I don't know, what is that? Alright, in here, come inside. This first vent hole to the right. Shoot it open. And then drop onto the platform. Every other platform is a no-go. So I almost died there. All the other platforms take you to death. So this is the only one you want to go to. But it does drop away, so you gotta be fast. What? I'm still... Okay. Alright, crouch and go forward. So yeah, keep in mind those platforms fall. Okay, so once you come to this area... And shoot this guy. They kill you. Okay, so there's a secret. Here's the secret now, boys. This is the fast cut. We're cutting it off. Get your sword out. Equip your sword. Okay, equip your sword. And then see this vent? We're just going to fall straight down following that vent, pushing against the wall. Maybe I'll make a video edit or a cut, and I'll show the long way. But if you have a sword and you can jump, just follow my lead. Go like this. And then jump, 2, swing. Got it. And then we will go invisible. Watch that panel falls away. Okay. Pull out your guns. We'll get rid of this guy. He's hurting me. And that guy's up there. Okay, I'm shooting. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so let's do the long way now. Jump out the tube. Come over to the platforms, and we're going to head down to there. So you can get there by either jumping there to there to there. I think I can make this jump, so let's see. Alright, made it, pal. Watch out for the exploder shanks. They will blow you up, and you'll die. Wee-woo! Okay, spawn back in after the death. Alright. You see this room's dark. There's nowhere else to go but down. So let's come over to the edge. You can see that little platform over there. So that's where we're headed. So fall down. Make a couple of jumps. Perfectly positioned jumps. Alright, and here we are on the platform. Nice. See me jumping from there to there to there. Got it? Alright. I'm going, buddy. Got it. Alright, next. Okay. You may want to take the vandals out, because they hit hard. Okay, and then jumping up. Yep. Can I make that platform clear over there? I'm not gonna risk it. I should have risked it. My God. Watch the wall. Since it curves in, it'll hit you, bonk your head. Okay, and now we're back to where we were at with the sword. So you can see the sword tricks much easier. Got it! Hey, that was the first try, by the way. Alright, once everything's dead, or everything, both of these, go up and at them. Okay, and then we're going to that vent that's right up there. So this way, and then you want to jump on this box. I'm a boxer. And go up through the vent. I'm in there! Wow, easy money, pal! Okay, for this next tutorial, vent shaft, we're going to be going up. So I'd like to take with the left, and then work clockwise around the vent shaft. And you want to go until you don't see any... Not this vent, it's the next vent. So you go 1 vent, 2 vent, go inside. Okay, so there's no more vents. It's this one. All right, here we go. I'm crouching. Shoot him up, pal. All right, I'm going, I'm walking, I'm crouching, I'm squirting it. Okay, we are in the vent room, or the fan room, so come to the edge. Shoot that first guy. Okay, these explode, they cause big problems. So make sure you shoot these guys out of the way. Okay, once you're done, once you're dumb, let's jump to the center platform. Okay, and now from here, see the red, jump into the red, and touch this piping that's sticking out of the wall. Okay. Now that that's done, right, we're going to shoot the rest of the shanks so they don't explode in my face. Even though I like big explosions. Explosions! Okay, now we will just be jumping to each red section and falling down. Ow. Okay, well, we will try again. So that's how it goes, fellas. Do this flawless. Do this enough times, you'll get it flawless. Let's jump. Oops, I made a mistake. That's not the right one. Okay, we're dead again. Wee-woo. Okay, so find the red. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna go like that. Okay. Push into the wall. I'm pushing. All right, and it's this one over here. All right, perfect. All right, that one over there. Got it, pal. All right, I landed it. Nailed it! I'll nail you. All right, I'm being gentle. There's triple jumps. Once you're all the way at the bottom, here you go. And push in there. Did it! First try. Okay, whoa. All right, so now we're jumping from there to there to there. So you may want to have your sword out. That way, if you do feel like you're not going to make it, you can sword dash. I'm confident that I'm going to make it. So we'll go like this. All right. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. All right, walk to the end. Okay, now watch this one. You got to be real precise on your jump here. If you jump too hard, you hit your head and it'll fling you off the back. So be super precise on your jumping. And then, I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Perfect. All right. Flying forward. Doing it, Val. All right, what do we got for time? All right, 26. Ooh, we're looking good on time this time. So I'd like to get to the boss by 20 minutes. I think 20. Last time I made it there by 12 minutes and it was bad. Okay, so take a look at this. This is what the next area we're going into. You're going to drop like here on the map. I recommend just running around, and each one of these little red things is a switch. So you loop this way, run forward, loop this way, hit the switch, run over, up. Here's the exit. Run around, switch, and then run back and out. This center area has like a pipe and stuff in the middle, but you're gonna get chased by like a robot down there. Okay, so that makes sense. Got it? Good. Okay, we're going through this vent now. I'm venting. All right, next vent hole. And when you drop into the maze, better get going. So I always like to take a left first, and we're just gonna run out. And once you're in this maze area, there is a robot guy that chases you. There's holes you can hide in, so you can hide in that hole, or you can hide in different areas. But we're just going to loop here to the left. We're going to hit the switches now. Bitches get switches. You can hear it, too. So if you hear it coming, here it comes. Like, okay, oh God, we're dead. Where's the hole? Okay, we're dead. I'm dead. Okay. Thanks, pal. Alright, so let's see. Gonna proceed forward. Okay, I died there. He just took off. Alright, so, if you die, you respawn in the exact spot you died. So it's not that bad. But if you are trying to do this flawless, you can hide in the holes, or you can get lucky. A couple of times I've done it flawless, I've gotten lucky. Alright. Now I'm running to the top. Here's the entrance up here to the right. You can see the signs on the walls that show, like, hey, the exit's this way. So there's the exit. So now we're over, if you remember from before on the map, we're over onto the right side of the map. Okay, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Okay, I dodge, duck, dive, dip. All right, hit this switch. And then one more, and we can run backwards. So you do get trapped in here sometimes. Let me out. Alright. He's behind me. I'm running for my life. Oh my god. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Alright, activate that. Okay, now we can run back to the exit. Perfect. Let me out. Thank you. Alright, so I don't hear him. So you can also, like I said, you can jump on these pipes if he's in the way, or you can hide in these little holes. Is he coming around? I think he's right up here. Can I make it before he gets me? Oh god, no. Okay, okay. I'm panicking. Oh god! Okay! Perfect. Perfect tutorial, Chris. Thank you. Alright, let's go backwards. Where's the exit hole? I'm escaping! And we're out of there, friend. Okay, for this next spot, jump on this platform. Activations. Ho! It's going to take us up. It's an elevator. You can either ride the elevator, or you can, like, jump from these platform to platform to get up there, but the elevator's a lot faster, in my opinion. In my onions. Huh? But when you get to the top, it'll stop prematurely, so if you think you can make the jump, go ahead and take the jump. I think I can make it now. So, if not, it'll fall. See, it falls down. It only stays there for a few seconds. Okay, shoot the vent, slide down the hole. Make sure you jump a few times. That way you don't go too fast, because you'll die if you go too fast. Gotta go fast, Ricky Babis. Alright. Alright, to the next area. Where it at? Oh, it's this door hole. Take a left. Before the stairs, take a right. The right is to the right. Thank you, directions. Alright, I'm going down. Nice. Okay. Now we're looking for this map. So this will tell you, the directions you need to run. So let's take a look at the area. So it looks like a pipe on the wall. Here's this symbol. Just walk up to it, it opens. And the floor platforms look like this. So there's square tiles. It is 5 wide by 6 long. You step on the wrong tile and you die. So that's kind of what this map is supposed to represent. So it looks like it goes, if you had to guess, that's probably the 4th tile. You walk up, over to the wall, over 3 or 4, 3, over 2, down 1, over 2, up. Okay, let's try that. It's the 4th tile. Alright, I'm helping. Okay, the 4th tile. Alright, up, over, up, over, down, 1, and out. Wee-woo! Got him, buddy. Okay, so now we're going to the back of the room to the right. And falling down this melting hole. I don't know, somebody got really mad with a arc welder with a cutting saw. Okay, so we're coming up to the area where you can place a rally flag. I would say to switch the weapons now. So we're going to switch our loadout. So here's where we're going to put on the Polaris Lance. We're going to put on the machine gun. And it's up for you if you want to throw in a sniper rifle or a shotgun. I'm going to use the shotgun for the tanks, probably. But then when we get to the actual, main boss, I'll probably switch back to a sniper rifle. And I'm going to put on, Void, maybe one solar. We'll do one solar surge. That way at least my weapon gets a little bit of damage, but the machine gun will be carrying us. Okay. I'm all set, pal. All right, we're there with 19 minutes, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's go up and in. Boss fight time. All right, when you fall in here, you're in the arena. Ouch. Run to the back. Run for your life. All right, and now you'll have to kill everything. So in order to win, you got to kill everything. So we're just going to shoot everything till it's dead. There's a few things I'd like to note. If you are playing with the scout rifle and you want it to be full auto, which I do, go to your settings, go to gameplay, and then it says full auto firing, and you can turn that on. So now you just have to hold the trigger down. You don't have, it's a full auto. So that's huge. I need that. I love it. It helps with, it's one less thing to think about. So if you are, struggling with like a lot of stuff, it just makes it easier, I think. Okay, so once you do a few shots of damage to the boss, he spawns in this servitor. So this is going to be huge right here. We're basically infinite ammo if we hit the critical spot, which is the center of the eyeball. And then you do get like a little fire explosion. So this is massive. This is why this works. And now I'm just staying back here. I'm just strafing left to right as I'm shooting, just holding right button, and then left, and strafing. I'm chafing is more like it. Okay, that guy's dead. So pretty simple back here. You really are safe. Okay, so I'm gonna kill. So like I said, you gotta kill everything. So take out these turrets. These turrets will be annoying when the tank comes, and you gotta kill him anyway. Okay, so let's take these guys out. I mean, you could technically use your Graviton Lance for the purple shields. It may go a little faster if you're matching element types. So, this weapon is a solar weapon, but there's going to be Void, Arc, and Solar in this area, so I don't think it really matters. Okay, and then we do have that Solar Resist on the chest, so that's helping with the boss. See, he's shooting the cannon shots or whatever that is. Okay, what else we got? All right, let's take this guy out. Yep. What do we got for time? 16 minutes, buddy! Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing you later tonight. Alright, this turret's gone. And then when you do so much damage to the boss, he'll teleport around. Alright, we got two more. Okay, where's the boss at? Okay, there he is. So let's shoot him in the face. Give him some damage. Easy money, buddy. I'm just backing up. And I'm going forward. Looks like his bullet's there. Okay, he teleports. So he teleports over here to the left. Watch these shanks right here. See, they have a void shield. Or, excuse me, an electric shield, arc shield. Alright. Okay. 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 Alright, let's shoot him in the face a few times. I'm strafing. And if the Polaris Lance explosions happen on the boss, he'll kill those other shanks that are around him. So that's really nice. You get some AoE damage. Okay. When he teleports, ow. You take damage. Make sure you dodge invisible. Okay, he put up those. Okay, once he teleports to the back where you're at, we'll jump out of there and we'll go up these stairs. Open the stairs! So we're going to go up to the top of the stairs. This is a pretty decent spot to fight him. You'll just strafe back and forth on this catwalk. Okay, so I'm going to take out the servitor first. I'm just walking backwards and forwards to avoid fire, incoming fire, while I'm focusing the eyeball. Or if you take... I'm watching my health bar as well. I'm looking at my health bar. But you want to... if your health gets to like half, you probably want to dodge invisible Okay, I'm going to dodge invisible, and that way I can recover. It's take like 5 seconds for recoveries. There we go. Okay. Chuck a grenade down. I mean, why not? Chuck a grenade down there. Alright. Okay. Take out the servitor. This would be one of the times if you did have a decent sniper rifle and you wanted to speed this up, you could use your sniper rifle as well for this long distance. And there he goes. Okay, easy. Alright, let's take out those shanks have the solar shield. See how fast they died. And then we can do some headshots. Is there any more? Okay, let's take out the rest of these before we make him teleport. Let's take out the other enemies around the area. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Alright, I'm looking for your face. There it is. Hello. Hello, Governor. What doing? Alright, this thing is putting in work, buddy. Alright, once he teleports, alright, I'm going to use my super here. And then the machine gun. Okay, then he teleports away. Nice. Easy. I mean, you're safe up here, even if you didn't have your super up. He still can't shoot you through the floor. So you're pretty protected up here. Okay. So let's take out the ads first. I recommend taking out the ads. This is why we have that sniper protection on. And we got to put the sniper mod on the chest, and then we also have the arc damage resist. I'm shooting. What do we have? 12 minutes. Okay, looking good. So I always take out the ads first. All right. Make sure our machine gun's reloaded. Nice. Okay, so I'm ready for the next phase. When he teleports, we're going to jump to this platform and shoot and fight a tank. So the tank will be fun. So everything's dead but the boss. Looks like there's plenty of heavy ammo on the ground as well. So that'll be nice. I need it. I like them purple bricks, buddy. Alright. Are you dying yet? Hold on, he still has so much health. He is thick, boy. He's been eating peanut butter and jelly and chocolate milk. Why is he so healthy? He'll get real low. Come on, you can do it. Okay, immunity phase. Okay. Tanks are up. So I recommend coming over here, switch to your heavy machine gun. If you stay in the corner here and you make the tank kind of block all the other damage, you can shoot it in the kneecap, and then you can just pound it while it's like a wall. It's like a barricade. So it's taking the shots from all the other tank and the ads. Nice. Let's go invisible. Okay. Watch out, it's powering up its giant shot. And we'll go to the other side. Let's pick up the ammo while we're running here. Easy. Okay. Heavy machine gun. Shoot it in the kneecaps. Okay. Oh, he turned. So you want to try to at least, if you stay on its flank, it won't shoot you. But all right, let's go invisible. We'll get back up there. All right, stay to the wall here. Okay, shoot it in the kneecaps. There we go. Get out the shotgun. Shoot him in the brain. Dodge to reload. Brain shots. Oh, we didn't do enough damage. Oh, you stink. All right, shoot him in the kneecaps again. He's got to be so close to being dead here, pal. All right, heavy machine gun. Shotgun. Shotgun, I say. What is going on? This guy has infinite health? There we go. Okay, shot him in the kneecaps. He's dead. Okay, so now, let's go invisible. Oh my god. And run to the back. So we're running all the way to the back once both tanks are dead. This is where you're going to hang out the rest of the match, probably. So pick up some ammo, pick up some stuff. Get out your Polaris Lance. And now we're just strafing side to side. So he is going to shoot these aerial attacks down, and you can't avoid them. So just strafe left to right. You know, if you're in the damage zone, you'll die. But from this range, you know, you really aren't going to take too much damage. When the ads push up, right, kill them, obviously. But we're going to focus the servitor. And when he dies, then we can kill all the ads. So I'd recommend killing everything ad-related. This would also be a good time if you want to switch to your sniper rifle. You could do that. That'd help with a little bit of damage. But the brig doesn't have a critical point until the face falls off. So it takes, you know, you get it down to like 20% health, and then it finally has a critical. So that's up to debate. I think we're doing okay on time, so I don't really need to like rush it. But trying to kill this servitor. I'm squinting. Look at my eyeballs. Why is my health bar like not showing up? What's going on? That's strange. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. So yeah, stay mobile, stay moving. Okay, stuff's dead. Let's work on the ads now. Okay, I'm picking, I'm poking. Got you, got you, got you. All right, buddy. All right, what are these? Okay, these are all solar, so this is huge. The Shanks can get it. They can catch these hands. Oh, there's one void. That's funny. Okay, got him. All right, what are we looking at here? Is there any more ads around? Oh, and there's one guy over there, it looks like. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, there's a couple Shanks. Alright. Alright, pal. I'm using this box as cover. Are you? I don't know. It looks like I'm dying to this cover. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's not that good. Where's the... I saw a guy right there. Okay. Let me see here. Let's pull out the machine gun. Everything's dead. Oh, there's... Alright, we got the machine gun. Right, is everything else dead around here? Oh, we gotta... Okay, let's finish the ads off. What do we got for time, boys? 6 minutes. Okay, we gotta make it fast. Alright, so we're gonna get up close. Let's see if we can't machine gun him. Make sure you stay mobile. Okay, or get stuck on the wall. Coffee! What doing? How's it going? Alright. I'm staying mobile. Are you? Mobile 1, like the oil. Alright, we're gonna empty out all of the heavy machine gun ammo. Just browsing the interwebs. Heck yeah! Stuck on the wall. Okay, I'm dying. Alright, let's see if I can peek him. I'm peeking. They call me Peaky Blinders. We got one more guy up here. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Alright, the reason I say, you know, move forward for the machine gun is because it has... You'll do, like, almost double damage if you're close. So the range on it's really lackluster. So you gotta get up in the face. Okay, so at... Oh, maybe it's like a third health. the face falls off. Okay, so now we're going to use our super. And now he will take critical damage. Alright, I'm going to squeeze out of the back here. Crit derps! Okay, so now if you want, pull out your sniper rifle. Okay, I'm waiting for... Oh my god, he's aggressive. Do I have time to get a sniper rifle out? Doesn't look like it, pal. Alright, let's shoot him in the face hole. No, not derp, deeps, sir, deeps. Oh! Oh, my bad. I was in critical derps, which I am, thank you. There's so many explosions! Alright. You think I got time for a sniper rifle swap? I'm dying. Okay! Alright, well, we got the sniper out. Explosions! Okay, now that I get the sniper out, shoot him in the crits. You could also use your scout rifle, obviously. Face, face, face. Kapow! A boom boom pow for Fergalicious. The easiest game of my life! Alright, we're gonna pick up all the goodies and grab this chest. Check it out. Look at it. Touch it. Smell it. I got him. Alright, we got the schematic. Let's head back to Ada 1. Easy. Solo, like I do, like you do. Alright, let's go talk to the lady. Give me that gun, lady. She's in the tower house. She is Police Academy's tower. Nope, that's not even close. So take the she's right here. There she is. I found her. All right. Loading, launching. All right, what else do you got? I got chili in this bowl. That's delicious. What do we got for time? 5 minutes? That was perfectly planned out. Got the mission done. I worked for an hour? That's all I can take. Why always chili? Hey, mind your business, okay? It's easy. I throw it in a crock pot. I can meal prep for the whole week, or maybe sometimes like 7 days. That is a week, okay. But it's high protein, low carbohydrates. It used to be affordable, but ground beef got crazy expensive. It's easy money. All right, here we go. Lady, where you at? I have a point. Yes, chili's delicious. Yeah, I cook one day and it makes 7 meals. Easy. All right, Ada, what doing? Give me this gun. Veggie chili. Get out of here. Asset protection. Got him. There you go, boys. Easy. This weapon's really good, really great. I'd recommend doing the Outbreak refined quests. You can power it up. I think you can get like rapid hit. You can get a bunch of other. You can craft it, so it's really strong. Once it's fully upgraded, it does a crazy ton of damage. So perfect. There we go.